Hi everyone, it's me Sammy. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hope you're all having an amazing day, whatever it is you're doing. As you can see behind me, Asda has just dropped off a weekly food shop, which means it's time for a weekly food shop haul. We're going to run through how much I spent, what I picked up, and what meals I'm planning to make this week, guys. So if you do enjoy the video, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Also, consider subscribing down below if you haven't already. It'd mean a lot to me. And without further ado, let's dive into it. So strangely for me, actually, this week I haven't set myself a budget. Obviously, I've only got so much money in my bank, but I was literally just saying, let's not set an actual budget. Let's just get what I need and see how much it comes up to, because I've got spring cleaning and stuff to do in the house. There's a lot of non-food items on this food shop, including a mop and bucket, which isn't something that I would buy on a regular basis, but it's something that I needed. And where I keep putting such strict budgets on myself, I haven't been able to get one when I needed one. So I've said no budget for this week's food shop, and I just decided to get everything I needed non-food item wise, and then just do my regular food shop like I normally would, sticking to quite strict budgets. And I've done another pantry rotation this week off of camera, where I've basically shopped my pantry and my freezer and everything first before doing this shop, so I haven't actually needed to get an awful lot extra for meals this week. But let's dive in and see how much I actually spent on my no budget shopping week. So my shopping total this week came to £115. With multi-buy savings, I saved £1.99. I had a £1.50 Asda Awards voucher as well, which was £1.50 off home baking if you spend £5 or more, which makes my total spend this week £113.01, which, to be fair, isn't as over budget as I thought I was going to be. Yes, I am still over budget to what I would normally spend, but I did pick up a lot, and we're going to run through all of that now, guys. And yeah, let's start by going through my frozen items because they're defrosting on my side. For frozen items this week, I've got a 500-gram pack of chicken breast strips. I absolutely love using these for my cooking. You simply defrost them and you can either eat them cold in a salad, or you can warm them through and add them to meals. I like to add this to a chicken and stuffing pie, which I'm making this week. Absolutely love that. It's an amazing twist on a roast dinner. I basically do sort of like the chicken with onions and stuffing in a pie, and then I serve it with mashed potato and vegetables. I actually have that recipe up on my meals I made this week series, so if you do want to check out the full recipe for that, then definitely check that out. Also this week, for one of our meals, I'm actually going to be making an Easter themed grazing board. So it's like a picky tea basically, but I'm going to do it Easter themed. I am going to film that for a separate video so that you can see how I'm actually making that. It's the kind of picky tea buffet that I've put on over Easter if my family are visiting, like my nieces, nephews, and my kids absolutely adore it. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that on a low budget in Friday's video. And for that picky tea, I've picked up some cocktail pork sausages. There's 26 in here and this was £2. I then got 38 battered chicken nuggets by Asda. These were £2.46. I'm going to be using half of these this week and the other half will stay in the freezer ready to use another week. And then I've got a pack of 50 cocktail sausage rolls, and these were £1.74, and again I'll use half of them this week, and then the other half I can save in the half term for some little snacky lunches. That's my frozen bits. Let's pop these away and then jump into the chilled aisle. First up is my meat for this week, and I've just got 2 packs of bacon. These are 10 smoked back bacon rashers, 2 for £3. I absolutely love these, and I'm going to be doing one of these as sort of like a fry up dinner, and the other one I'm going to be making some really crispy bacon, adding that in with some macaroni cheese and having that as a jacket potato topper this week. For some cheese snacks for my kids this week, I've got a 6-pack of Baby Bells for £2.45 and an 8-pack of cheese strings, which is on rollback at the moment, and these were only £2. For veg and salad bits, I got 2 whole cucumbers, which were 99p each, a pack of florets mixed mild leaf lettuce. This is £1.14, and this will do us 2 dinners as sort of like a side to our dinner. I've got a tuna pasta bake and some tuna mix in my cupboard. I've bought some pasta. We're going to do that with some garlic bread and some salad, and then the other half of the salad pack is going to be used on the side of our macaroni cheese and bacon jacket potatoes. And then for our jacket potatoes, I've got a pack of 4 baking potatoes, and these are 79p. I've got a 500-gram pack of carrots for 55p and a 3-pack of onions for 95p. I've got a pot of sweet chili hummus, and this is £1.40. Great for sort of like breadsticks and vegetable batons for dipping for a snack or for a light lunch. And then for my boys pack lunches, I've got a 10-pack of pork sausage rolls, which was £2.97. For some pizza pizza and garlic bread this week, I've gone for Just Essentials, and we've got a garlic bread for 36p and a cheese and tomato pizza for £1.09. For fruit this week, we've got a 6-pack of bananas for 94p and 2 packs of 6 Just Essentials apples for 99p each. We've then dipped into berries, which my daughter has already opened and eaten 2 of. We've got some strawberries and raspberries. The raspberries for £2.13 and the strawberries for £2.27. For some more lunchtime picks, I've got a pack of honey roast ham for £1 and I've got 10 mini pepperamis for £2.37. For milk this week, I've got a 6 pint of whole milk for £2.40 and a 4 pint of semi-skimmed milk for £1.65. I've got a pack of ready rolled puff pastry for £1.10. Half of this is going to be used for my chicken stuffing pie, and then the other half I'm going to save for another pie next week. And then I've also got 12 medium free range eggs for £2.85. And the last things for my chilled items are some yogurts for my kids. We've got a pack of Wildlife Variety Tube yogurts, a pack of 6 for 94p, and then an 18 pack of the Wildlife Fromage Fraise for £2.10. Now that's all our chilled items. Let's dive in to our non-food items this week. So in the Asda cleaning aisle, they had a 3 for £3 deal on. I needed to get some grease-proof baking paper, so I picked that up. I also got 20 resealable food and freezer bags, which I use all the time, so I grabbed those as well. And then in the 3 for £3, I also bought some Minky non-scratch 2 bright scrubbies. I was only meant to get one of these. It's a 2-pack, so it says 2-pack on there. I don't know if they've given me 2 by mistake. I've definitely only paid for 1, so I do feel bad that they have sent me 2. But I found mold in my broccoli the other day and I didn't claim a refund, so I'm gonna take this as a little win. Like that I've got a free product. So yeah, I paid £3 for all of these. Obviously I was only meant to receive this, but I got an extra product for free. I think it was just because it says 2-pack on there. It might have been a bit confusing maybe. But yeah, I thought the 3 for £3 deal was such a good offer. I couldn't resist, especially since I was going to pay £1 something for the greaseproof paper anyway. I thought I'd stock up on some other bits that I needed because my scrubbing sponges, it's spring cleaning at the moment in my house. We're decluttering and scrubbing the entire house, and some of my pads are disgusting and need to be thrown out, so I definitely needed to replace some. And then I finished a bleach and a rim block this week, so I needed to top up. We've got the Harpic Pink Blossom bleach. This is £1.20. I thought that'd be a great spring scent to have. And then also the Harpic Pink Blossom rim block to go with that, and this was £1.76. I needed a top up of kitchen roll, so I got the Just Essentials kitchen roll for £1.19. And then my long reach lighter has completely died on me. It's what I use for all my wax melts and also when I'm barbecuing and stuff. And yeah, it's just absolutely years old and it completely died on me. So I needed some long reach lighters, and this is a pack of 2 from Bic, and these are the Easy Reach, the ultimate lighter. So like I said, it's for like birthday cakes, barbecues, wax melts, candles, the lot, and yeah, I just thought they were really cute colours as well, and this was £4. And then from the Asda home section, just because my kids needed some new just little plastic cups for them to have water and things like that in, they don't really like using glass cups for some reason, so I just got them a cute little top up of plastic cups. This is £1. And then this bad boy is my new purchase. So I've wanted a mop and bucket for ages. I currently use the Flash Speed Mop, which is great, but I was actually looking at the refill packs for the Flash Speed Mop for the wet cloths, and they were £7. And then when I was searching for the mop, this came up and it was £15 reduced to £10 in the Asda price rollback at the moment. So it's on sale, and it's a spin mop and bucket set, and I actually have so much floor cleaner in my cleaning supplies and no way of actually using them unless I just threw it on the floor and then used the Flash Speed Mop. Yeah, I just thought this was such a great purchase because it was saving £5 and it's reusable and stuff like that as well, so you can clean the mop head and things like that. And I haven't got a mop and bucket, and I'm spring cleaning my house, and I thought this would be perfect. So yeah, I'm really happy that I picked this up. I think it's an absolute bargain, and yeah, in my spring cleaning vlog, I'm sure you'll see this make an appearance. Some toiletries that I needed, some toothpaste and mouthwash. I got the Colgate Triple Action toothpaste. This is £1.24. And then I got the Asda Advanced 10-in-1 mouthwash for £1.25. I told you there was a lot of non-food items on this shop, and it was well needed. I got a pack of Little Angel size 6 plus nappy pants. There's 32 nappy pants in here, and that was £3.36. And then I needed a birthday card as well, and this was £1.50. That's that's all my non-food items now. As you can see, that definitely took out a chunk of my budget, so I'm not too mad that I went over budget here, because it is things that I did need for the house that I was just putting off buying because my budgets were so restricted each week. So yeah, every once in a while having a no budget shop and just getting what you actually need is very beneficial. So that's all my non-food items. Let's dive into the food cupboard now, starting with the bakery aisle. Now, a lot of the food cupboard bits are treats and stuff. As you can see from my weekly food shops, I don't buy sweets and stuff like that for my kids regularly. Some of these are going to be used in the Easter grazing board that I'm doing for the kids, and then some are just treats for the kids for the next few weeks, because I'll buy them now while I don't have a strict budget to stick to, and then they'll stay in the cupboard and they have a couple of sweets every night for pudding or something like that. It's going to look like I'm getting a lot of junk food, chocolate and sweets and stuff for my kids, but they're obviously not going to be consumed all in one week. I just wanted to put that out there before I get the comments coming in. First up for the bakery, I've got a soft white medium sliced loaf of bread for 74p. I've then got a 4-pack of ice ring donuts for £1, and some Just Essentials 12 iced fairy cakes for £1.99. For crisps and nibbles this week, we've got 6 snack packs of mini breadsticks. This is £1.40. A large pack of bacon flavour bites, and these are £1. A large pack of salt and vinegar flavour sticks, and these are £1. And then a 12-pack of hula hoops for £3.48. For cereals this week, I've got a pack of Choco Squares by Asda, and these were 89p. And then we've got some Asda Honey Nut Cornflakes, and these were £1.10. For some cooking ingredients this week, I've got a pack of sage and onion stuffing mix. This is 45p. Now, this is Asda's own brand, and actually the Just Essentials stuffing mix works out more expensive than this. So the Just Essentials stuffing mix is only 30p, but it's only half of the weight, so this actually works out a lot cheaper at 45p to buy the Asda's own brand than buying 2 of the Asda's Just Essential stuffing mix. Just to point out to you guys, just in case you guys didn't know that, that's why I've got the Asda's own brand and not the Just Essentials, because it actually works out cheaper to get this one. And then I've also got some garlic granules for £1.10, which I'm going to be using in some cooking this week. For tinned goods for my fry up this week, I've got a tin of baked beans and a tin of spaghetti loops. Now, these are both Asda's own brand. The baked beans are 42p and the spaghetti loops are only 40p. I have never tried these. I've only ever bought the Heinz spaghetti hoops. I think I tried the supermarket own brand of spaghetti hoops a couple of years back, and I just didn't like it at all. So I've always stuck with Heinz, but the more their prices are increasing, the more it's making me want to try a lower cost. So if you see these on my shop again, you know it's gone well, and I actually like the spaghetti loops. So we're going to see how these go together as well, because I love doing a fry up style dinner. I do 2 types of fry ups. I'll either do like the sausage, bacon, eggs, tomato, mushrooms, hash browns, toast, that kind of thing with like a fried slice. Or what I'll do is I'll do beans and hoops on toast with some scrambled egg and some bacon on the side. I've been eating that since I was a kid. It's one of my favourite dinners. Like, my mum and dad used to shop on a budget as well, and yeah, that's definitely a dinner I've learned from them, and I've taught my kids and they love it as well. To go with my tuna pasta bake this week, I've got some Just Essentials pasta shapes. These were 41p. Absolutely love these, to be fair. Like, I don't mind cheaper pasta. Like, I don't find pasta worth spending more on, if you know what I mean. Like, I've tried the Exceptional by Asda spaghetti. I didn't actually rate it. I prefer cheap pasta. Maybe that's my taste buds or something, but 41p, you can't go wrong. This is actually going to do 1 full dinner for me and my 3 kids, and then it's going to do some little lunches and stuff for my daughter as well throughout the weeks. I've then got 2 packs of macaroni cheese pasta in sauces. These were 65p each. I made a mistake the other day of doing a macaroni cheese and hot dog dinner using everything left over in my cupboard. My kids absolutely loved that dinner. So now they want macaroni cheese with bacon on top of a jacket potato. So that's what they've asked for this week. That's what they're gonna get. And then I've got some chicken flavour instant noodles just for some quick lunches for myself, just in case I need them. These will normally last me a couple of weeks. I don't have them that often, but they're 27p each. I actually really rate these. I actually tried these for the first time on my Just Essentials shop, and you know what? I really rate them. 27p each, you can't go wrong. Like I said, it's just for a quick rush lunch for myself if needed. I do also know how to bulk these out to make really nice dinners for my kids actually, but maybe that'll be a video I do in the summer. Just 2 more bits before we jump into all the treats and sweets. I've got an apple juice from concentrate 1 litre carton for £1.57, and then I've got a jar of hot salsa for £1.28. I've got some tortilla chips and pretzels and things like that in my cupboard that I'm going to pop onto my Easter grazing board, and this is going to go in there as well. Now for all the junk, let's go. Cadbury's mini eggs, £1.45 for probably about 10 or 12 eggs in here. Absolutely ridiculous, the cost of these now. Same with cream eggs as well. I know it's Easter, I know it's tradition, but I'm getting really annoyed with having to pay this kind of money for Cadbury's at the moment. Their prices are extortionate, but here I am still buying it. I would be interested to see sort of like a supermarket comparison of all their different mini eggs, because I know Aldi, Lidl, M&S and Asda all do their own ones. I'm not sure about any other supermarkets, but they're the ones I know about. Maybe I should be taste testing different supermarkets to see if there's any better ones out there. I've then got 2 packs of strawberry laces, or like we've got strawberry flavour cables, and then we've got strawberry flavour ones, which are the fizzy ones. So these were 40p each. And then I've got a pack of Nestle Smarties for £1.50. Again, I know Smarties are small, but the packets are getting so much smaller and the price is increasing. Like, chocolate is killing me right now. Then got a pack of Fox's Party Rings for 88p. Pack of milk chocolate digestives for £1.20. 2 packs of chocolate fingers. Now this is the milk chocolate family pack, and this is £2.44. This is 189 grams, right? And then this is only 20p cheaper and you're only getting 114 grams. So that kills me, that does. But we have to get some white chocolate fingers as well, and these are £2.24. Does Asda do its own chocolate fingers? Let me know if you know. That might be worth trying out. I love a chocolate finger. And last but not least, for some little baking for Easter, we've got some Cadbury's Deliciously Creamy Chocolate Icing, and this was £2.70 for the tub. And there we have it, guys. That is the end of my weekly food shop. That's everything I picked up. Let me know your thoughts on my no budget weekly food shop this week. I'd love to hear them down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked it, and if you want to see my Easter grazing board, then stay tuned for Friday's video, because I'm going to be showing you how to make it and how to keep it low budget for Easter. And yeah, you're just going to see it in all its glory. It's so pretty when I do these. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. But yeah, thank you for the love and support on my channel at the moment, guys. It means the absolute world to me, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.